Hey, what do you say to a Mahjong player who's lactose intolerant? Well, I guess they can't have any cheese. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hey, if you're wondering why the joke today at the top of today's video was actually good, it's because I stole it from Charity Legion from my Twitch chat. So thank you. This was not a Dane cooking of a joke, okay? Let him cook. This was not a Dane cooking of a joke where I stole a joke without permission. I had their explicit blessing to use it as an intro to my YouTube videos. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How have we been playing lately? I think that we've been playing okay. Yesterday on stream, and now you'll know what day I'm recording this. Oh no. Yesterday on stream, I feel like we had a mixture of good games, bad games, and truly wonky games. I honestly can't remember how we did. Let's take a look at our own match history before we get in there. Yeah, we have the Mario symbol right now, and if you'll look at this, I seem to have taken up a summer residency in the Shadow Realm, which doesn't feel super good. What does feel good though is this starting hand. Oh my god, we're one tile away from Riichi, Pinfu, maybe all simples as well. Oh my god. Yeah, this hand is amazing. We're not opening up this hand for nothing. I'll also say right now, what am I drinking? I'm drinking a Arizona iced tea. It's the green tea flavor. It's so good. It got me thinking too, which is very, very dangerous when you songs start to think, right? It got me thinking, if I owned a Mahjong parlor, what kind of food and drink would I serve? I mean, obviously Arizona iced tea is going on there. Obviously. And also, we're keeping this as a safe tile to throw later. So many tiles can send us into Tenpai, right? And then I was thinking about the food that I would serve, and don't get me wrong, there'd be like a ton of other drinks, but drinks are like easy. Drinks, you can have any drinks at the side of your table, and or like, you know, next to you while you're playing, and it'd be okay. Of course, you can't put them on the Mahjong table. What are you gonna spill a sugary carbonated beverage into the middle of the machinations where the table is automatically sorting the tiles? That's how you get expelled from Yusong's awesome Mahjong parlor. Anyway, I was thinking about the food there, and it made me realize something about myself, where I'm like, snacks are good and all. Like, I love Doritos as much as the next person, but anytime I want a snack, I really just want something warm, like a hot dog, like a mini meal, like a slider or something. So at Yusong's Mahjong parlor, and this is a little controversial, hot dogs and sliders and some healthy options. Maybe like an acai bowl or something. I don't know. Okay, it's an eclectic grouping of foods so far, but I think that people would actually love it. Some people would be like, oh, that's weird. But then these people are very closed-minded, okay? They don't ever fold, and you can find them playing in the bronze room at your local Mahjong Soul server, right? Hey, thanks for holding them for me. So here's the thing. I would have loved to maybe wait to get their Riichi stick, or to be able to get Tenhou instead, right? All simples if we had one with the 6 of bamboo instead of the 9. At the same time, I'm not gonna flirt with the devil and try to go up against the dealer Riichi. I think that we just immediately take the win there. Besides, if we didn't take the win there, Riichi Furiten is forever. As in, if you decline to win off of someone else's tile, you can only sumo afterwards. No matter how many turns pass or no matter who discards it, could only win by sumo afterwards. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99% sure that that's the case. Okay, this hand is okay. It's definitely weaker than the last hand, but it's still got some decent shapes, right? We got four decent shapes in here. Maybe a 5th shape if we can draw another 5 or an 8 of 8 of circles here. I guess I'm keeping the 6 because this 1-2 shape is very, very weak. Again, if you're new, if this is your first video, welcome. You joined in on a good one. Sometimes the intro jokes are, you know, composed by yours truly, and then we're just screwed, to put it politely, I guess. But the reason that the 1-2 shape is bad is because to improve it, we would change it to a 2-4, right? Throw out the 1, and then we would change it to a 4-5. It takes 2 steps. Maybe we're better off throwing this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, friends. I'm not sure. But it takes 2 steps to improve this shape. Whereas if we had a 1-3, We could draw a 4 and throw out the 1, and then we have a 3-4, and it's a much, much better shape, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, some of these shapes are mondo bad. Okay, so I think this is what we do here. We're really hoping to draw a 3 of circles, and then we can Riichi Pinfu this hand again. I don't know if I played this hand perfectly, but we're very, very lucky that we're at least, you know, one tile away from Tenpai, 30 seconds away till Mars. I'm gonna throw out the door here. It's horrible news bears if someone decides to pawn this, but it's a terminal tile. It's hard to use. Right Lord's giving me a little sussy vibes right now. Like, they're giving me some sussy vibes in the sense that no. Okay, so this shape, this 6, 7, 7, 8 shape is okay, but there's so many 5s and 8s have been discarded that I'm not willing to do it this time. Right Lord could be going for bamboo tiles. A cross lord could also be going for bamboo tiles. I honestly, it's a very, very scary situation. So maybe we should have been a little bit more. Maybe we should have been a little bit more discerning. If I don't call Riichi here, I can't win. If someone, I don't know if calling Riichi here is correct. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because people know that I don't have like a bananas hand, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But I can't win if I don't call Riichi here, right? I can only win by sumo, and let me tell you, I don't have a lot of calf strength. Okay, left lord sumos. At least we're not the dealer here. This is a, oh my god, fully concealed hand, Pinfu, 2 Dora, red 5. Yeah, that's a farm to table Mangan. I really like the fact that they didn't call Riichi either, right? If you have a Mangan hand, like why call Riichi? I don't know. I mean, why not in that case? Are you really gonna fold with that hand? It just goes to show you that there's still a lot to learn about Riichi Mahjong. You know what? I'm gonna do a speculative discard here. If we draw another circle tile, yeah, we didn't. There's a world where we would have gone for the half or the full flush here, but this shape is too juicy to resist. It's like Edward Cullen in the first Twilight movie. He's looking at Bella like, blah, 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 blah. That was an artistic recreation. That was merely an impersonation. Your eyes didn't deceive you. I didn't just play a clip from Twilight. I talked about the movie Twilight on a friend's podcast, the Under the Bleachers podcast. Dude, that movie is nuts. And I don't mean to dunk on it, like, because I think that Twilight fans have already gotten a lot of flack in general, right? And there are some parts about the Twilight movies, especially the second and third. Especially the second and third movies, where I should have discarded the 1 first. I think I don't know here. I actually don't know. This hand is nuts though. This hand is B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I like some parts of the second and third Twilight movies. I like the Italian vampires. I like the Italian vampires a lot. Yeah, this hand is looking okay. This hand is looking okay. Anyway, what was I saying about Twilight? People got a lot of flack. I actually like the movies. Talked about it on my friend's podcast. I don't know. Oh, yeah. The way that Edward, finally, back to home base. The way that Edward looks at Bella, is truly outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Like, he's looking at her as if she smells like bad in the first movie, but we're supposed to read that as some sort of attraction. Like the real lore masters will know that the reason Edward is looking at Bella this way, oh my god. Okay, at least it's a small baby hand. I was like, there's no way they have the half flush, right? It's just a baby hand. Still, dealing into a dealer baby hand is nothing to sneeze at. We had a good hand to push with though. I don't really regret anything. Je ne regrette rien about anything that we did there. Can all of us discard North Winds, please? I'd like a redraw. This hand isn't anything to write home about. F. Okay. It's just a very confusing acting choice by Robert Pattinson. I like that Robert Pattinson now has like a cool, like he's been able to branch out from the Twilight movies and stuff. I think that's very neat. I think that's very hip. So I guess I'm keeping this 5, 6, 7, 9 shape just in case we draw an 8 here, and then we have a double-sided weight on the 5, 6 shape. I guess so. This could also be a all simples hand if we're nasty with it, you know what I mean? Like if we discard this 9 and this 9. Oh, okay. I mean, okay, if a decent tile to draw here would be like, I mean, that red 5 would have been nice to have, but like a three of characters or something along those lines. I mean, if we have the chance to call Riichi, even on this weak, you know, double pawn, maybe we go for it. Although the Dora is the 3 of bamboo, and I don't think anyone's going to be discarding the 6 of bamboo because it's Suji to the Dora, unless they have like an actual death wish. Ah, okay. I mean, this shape is a little bit better, but unfortunately for us, we might have to discard a tile that's Suji to the Dora. Do I just go for it now? I don't want to keep it later. I'm gonna be honest with you. This tile, this might not be correct, but I just might be the lunatic you're looking for. I don't really like this discard because it hurts our tile efficiency, but I don't want to keep it for the late game, you know? Okay, 1 of circles should be safe. We know for a fact that the white dragon is safe because of Right Lord's pawn there, right? So all the white dragons are neatly accounted for. We could still get into a Damaten Pinfu situation, right? Where if we draw an 8 of characters, we don't even have to call Riichi. We can just sit in Pinfu red 5. It's not terrible. I don't think we actually like this. Does this help? I don't think this actually helps because the 7 has to be our pair, and I don't really want to change that. Okay. A Crosslord is willing to discard some real gas right now. That's horrifying. At least we know that the Southwind is looking relatively safe with its pants safely secured around its waist. Okay. That's not bad here. There's so okay, now we can chi in order to get into Tenpai. This hand is actually kind of decent. Now we also have 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, right? I will chi this to get into Tenpai, and now if someone discards a 4 of bamboo, we get that nasty I don't know why I'm saying that so much today. We get a nasty 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's all simples, mixed triple sequence, red 5. That's not that bad. That's 3 Han right there. Right Lord hasn't discarded a single bamboo tile. That's bad. A Crosslord is cheating, but this is an 8 seconds left in overtime situation where they could just be cheating so that they get into Tenpai by the end of the night. Yeah, absolutely. All skill, baby. Absolutely all skill. Maybe we could have greeted and not cheat there, but I don't think we would have been able to win. Oopsie poopsie. So mixed triple sequence is 2 Han whenever it's closed. Like you don't open up your hand for anything. But when you open up your hand and make a call, a chi, even if you pawn something that's not in the pure double sequence, or excuse me, the mixed triple sequence, it still counts as an open hand. So it's only 1 Han now, which is a little bit lame, but that's okay. This hand is a challenge. This symphony is a challenge to listen to. And by that I mean is bad. This isn't terrible here. This 2, 3, 3, 4 shape is not terrible. What I'm looking at here is most likely like a Pinfu hand. I mean, this is our chance as the dealer to make something special happen. Unfortunately, we have not been given the tools by the almighty Wanjiro in the heavens up above to do so. Left Lord is willing to discard a 7 of circles. That's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary. This isn't that bad. I just slurped right into the mic. Sometimes I move away from the mic to breathe, and sometimes I just slurp right into it. Let me take a drink of some actual water. God. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way, but I'm finding Arizona iced tea later in life, and holy moly, what a renaissance it's been. This is incredible. This is like, I don't know. This is like discovering the internet for the first time. It's just the new sensations, new senses of discovery, you know? All right, this hand does not win, right? Left Lord looks like they've got all gas, and also they haven't discarded a single bamboo tile. This is looking like a pretty obvious half flush. So if we draw any bamboo tiles, we gotta be omega careful. We gotta be omega careful to not discard them. Luckily for us, if we draw like the red 5 or something, we can still make use of it. We got some safe-ish tiles to fold with. And by that I just mean, I guess, only the 4 of circles. Dude, I really don't think this hand wins. And I think that if it does win, it's like it wins poorly. But if I keep this, it's so hard to make a terminal tile work. Luckily it passes, but I was genuinely considering folding. I mean, at best, this is like a 2-han hand, right? Okay, yeah, we, in this house, oh, don't run me off of the north wind, okay. In this house, we don't fight this. And I know I'm still discarding tiles as if I'm fighting this, but if we draw like anything, if we draw like a 3 of bamboo, if we draw another 4 of bamboo, we are not, yep, there it is. We cannot let that go. Call me Carrie Mulligan, the way that I'm saying Never Let Me Go. Never Let Me Go is a movie that was based on the book of the same title by Kazuo Ishiguro. It's a great read if you've got the time. It's a sad book, don't get me wrong, but it's very, very good. Dude, talk about a star-studded cast. It was before any of them were huge, right? In the movie adaptation of Never Let Me Go, get this, Carrie Mulligan, and you're thinking, whoa, Andrew Garfield, whoa, Keira Knightley, whoa, it's so good. It's like an unbelievable cast, right? All right, Left Lord is in Tenpai 100%, so that's why we're commencing Operation Fold. Right Lord discarding the Dora. This is a very scary table to be sitting at right now. I don't like this. Parents, can you pick me up? I'm really scared right now. What is safe to throw here? They're willing to discard a bamboo tile? Are you nuts? I suppose you're hashtag Suji Gaming with this 5 of bamboo, but even so, they could have all triplets or something. That's one way to just get decimated into the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I don't know what's safe anymore. Okay, they discarded a 4 of characters. That's actually new information. And so I'm gonna go Suji Gaming. My favorite part was when he said it's Suji time and then proceeded to Suji all over everyone. And discard the 1 here. If we have to, we can also discard this 2 of bamboo. Oh, we should have taken the No. We drew this recently. I was gonna say we should have taken the opportunity to discard the 2 of bamboo earlier, but we drew this recently. Can you give me some new information? Oh, thank you so much. You actually answered my prayers right there. Some new, wake up honey, new information just dropped. It's probably how the admins of WikiLeaks talk to each other. I don't know. It'd be fun to have a secret like that. No, it sounds like really stressful to have secrets like that, actually. You know, I'm fine being young, dumb, and full of crumbs. Okay, both of them were waiting on the 4 of bamboo. So weirdly, Left Lord could not win this hand. Maybe they drew into the door or something later in the game and couldn't find a good time to discard it. Ooh, okay. Some decent tiles here, right? So we could make this well, we're hoping to just draw a 7 here, so we have a pure double sequence here. Okay, Right Lord pawns the red dragon. You hate to see that. Luckily for us, though, the Dora is the green dragon, and that's okay. It's scary, don't get me wrong, because anyone could have it. Or anything could happen, like an Ellie Goulding song. Dude, one of the best remixes I've ever heard in my entire life is an Ellie Goulding remix. This remix is so good. Also, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. That's kind of nice, but it's like a bad Tenpai. What am I doing here? Oh, my brain is not big enough to to know what's right here. I think this is right. Yeah, so now if we draw into a 6 of bamboo, we can have a 3-sided weight here. Oh. Am I stupid? I might be stupid here. I might be throwing good money after bad. Sorry. I got emotionally tilted because we could have had everything. Okay, well, let's just don't chase good money after bad. This is the friends. If you look outside your passenger side window, you're gonna see the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I don't know what to tell you there. That's extremely bad news. So we're going for the all simples game plan right now. You've heard of the band Simple Plan? Well, how about this? The all simples plan. That's pretty good. I might use that for a future intro once everyone has forgotten. Okay. I mean, this hurts. Don't get me wrong. Call me a rental car company the way this hurts. Okay. The Ellie Goulding remix that I'm talking about is the song Lights, which is extremely popular. You show the lights that slowly turn to... It's really good, okay? Okay. Right Lord runs off of a Riichi call. Yeah, so when that happens, you actually you discard your Riichi tile, and then if it passes, you wager your 1,000 points. So luckily for them, they didn't also lose 1,000 points. It still hurts to deal in like that though. What is this hand? We have 8 out of 13 orphans. Okay. Let's go for it, right? Let's go for it. What was I saying? Oh my god, it's happening. It's absolute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 out of 13 orphans. This is horrendous news though, because a lot of one of characters have been discarded. Oh hell yes. Okay, all right. I mean, this isn't terrible. What are we looking for? We gotta be careful in case any west winds, in case too many west winds get discarded. If I discard this, people will know I'm going for 13 orphans, because this is not, it's not a flush. This can only be 13 orphans. No. 1, 2, 3. There's only one west wind left in this entire game. It could already be in the dead wall. Like, we could already be screwed, but we could draw it. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a decent hand to go for the, oh! Oh my god, are we 1 away from Tenpai? Oh my god, we're 1 away from Tenpai. If we draw the one of character, there's only one of characters left. Oh my god. Please. I need to, please. And I don't think I call Riichi here, by the way. The chances that we actually win this hand are so low. Call me a Jenny from Blackpink song, the way it's so low right now. It's really not great, right? There's only one of characters left in the entire GD game. Now, the one of circles, that's a different story. Unfortunately, there's only 3 of them left in this game, and people are really incentivized to use them because you want to make use of your 2 of circles this round, right? Okay. Sure, I will throw a 9 of characters. We don't really need that, and plus, like, these tiles are going to be way safer to throw in case anyone calls a Riichi. Yeah, one day my 13 orphans will come home from the war. Wow, they're willing to discard the 1 of circles. Okay, again, if we see the last 1 of characters come out, unfortunately for us, there's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do about that. Like, it's then impossible to win 13 orphans, right? Goated with the sauce, 13 orphan style, etc., etc. I cannot finish a single trail of thought. Please forgive me. But could you blame me? This hand was really exciting. The Lights remix. It's by an artist named Shook. Let me tell you something. It left me shook. It was so good. It's still one of my favorite remixes to this day. It's got one of the deepest bass lines that you can feel in your bones. It's so good. Highly recommend. I found it in high school, and I was like, I'm not like the other kids. I listen to good music, you know? All right, Across Lord wins it. We definitely went for it, though. We definitely went for it. Just a pure double sequence hand. Just a small town girl, etc., etc. This is still anyone's game right now. Wow. I mean, we could have taken it right there with the Yakuman. It's happening. The rest of our hand leaves something to be desired, but it's happening. Okay, we need that 3rd red dragon. I'll cheat this, because I can't win off of I'm not trying to win off of a closed hand anyway. I'm not here to make friends, you know what I mean? I'm here to crush dreams. Maybe this makes people a little bit nervous that I have a monster hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I think I'm actually going to discard the 3 here. It's a little redundant with our 5-6 shape. Now, we'll be punished here if we draw like a 2 of characters, or maybe even a 4. Okay. Throw the green dragon. It's unlikely that someone has it. There's always the chance that someone could. Okay. I mean, this looks good to me. Again, there's a world where we should have discarded the 7 because it's a more dangerous tile. Okay, sure. The 6-6-7 shape, if we can get down to it, is also very, very good. Oh, we can get down to it. So many tiles send us into Tenpai. Right Lord is willing to con. Wake up, honey. New Dora just dropped. 1 of bamboo. Good news for us is that they can't make use of it. And if they're going aggressive style, if they're playing really, really aggressively, they might be tempted to drop a red dragon if they can't make use of that in their hand. What's scary is that con could mean that they're already in Tenpai, or they have like a pair of the red dragons and they weren't planning on folding anyway, you know? Why is my Mozilla Firefox have the loading? You're rendering the pixels of the next tiles? What's going on? Now we can win off of the red dragon. It's a very spicy situation, to be certain. This should be safe, right? It's a terminal tile. What am I scared of? We're never gonna deal a red dragon. Guilty feet have got me to dancing. Sorry. Oh, are we in Furiten? Oh, man. All right, here we go. So is this temporary or is this forever? If I get to my next turn and I discard like a different tile, am I still in Furiten? I'm still in Furiten. Right. So now, unfortunately, even if someone discards the red dragon, we can't win off of it. However, if we draw the last red dragon ourselves, we can still call sumo. Yeah, this is what we like to call a wonky bonky situation. I believe that's the technical term for it. Oh, I'm so sorry. You haven't read Dana Chiba's Riichi Book 1? You don't know wonky bonky? Oh, pawning this doesn't mean anything either. Like, I don't think it was right to discard these tiles. Moreover, these tiles are just dangerous to discard in the first place. Okay. Do we pawn the red dragon? I mean, we can get rid of these 6s and maybe navigate ourselves into a winning position around these tiles. I mean, I don't know. 1 of circles should be safe. It's safe for this player, and it's Suji Gaming to this player. Oh, they're thinking about something. Maybe they drew the red dragon. If they discard it, maybe we fold here with the 6s, right? Or I mean, we pivot with the 6s. A little bit of an unlucky set of circumstances there. Oof, baboof. So the good news for this is that all the 6s are gone, so we know that no one can have a 5-6 of bamboo. Almost all the 5s are gone, but you never know. Okay, they're willing to really play aggressively here. Okay, so are a lot of different people. 6 of circles. A lot of the 8s are gone. It's safe to the right lord. It passes. We're very lucky that it passes. There's 3 7s on the board right now, so probably no one has a 7-8. Wait, Northwind. I'll absolutely see you in HE double hockey sticks. Maybe the best case scenario for this hand is, I mean, again, drawing the last red dragon here would be Chef's Kiss. If we can't, then just getting into Tenpai at the end of this exhaustive draw also is a Chef's Kiss. Wow, okay, they deal into Right Lord. They had the con, but it doesn't seem that scary outside of it. Yeah, just a 2 on hand, living in a lonely world, but they have a lot of mini points for that from that con, right? So, okay, it's legitimately anyone's game. We might even be headed into the Forbidden West round. This is a good hand. This is a great hand. It's just an okay hand. Oh my god. Make up your mind, but if we draw another, we can still make use of another 8 of circles or a red 5, right? So, oh, there's some potential here. Don't get tilted, Yusong. That just is gonna happen sometimes. Don't start singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams just because you drew an east wind, and then you had to discard an east wind. Don't think that's worth cheating. Red dragon probably isn't helpful, but we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes in our hand, so we're still looking for a 5th shape. If we draw a pair of any of these, the 5, the 3, or the 2, we'll be happy to see it. You know what? I'm okay with discarding the 5 here. The door is the 8 of circles, so the 3 of circles should be safe to discard. I mean, people are incentivized to go for a half flush in the circle suit, right? I mean, but that doesn't really matter. That only matters with your starting tiles. Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying with that is the 3 of circles should be pretty safe to discard eventually. 2 of bamboo is looking okay. Left Lord certainly doesn't, or most likely doesn't need it, right? Tsuji Gaming. Left Lord's willing to discard some great tiles though. Could they be going for the flush? I don't know. Okay, we'll have to find out. Let's pay more closer attention to their discards. They're also the dealer, which is very scary. I'm such a greed lord, dude. I'm such a greed lord. Oh my, we're gonna get into a situation where we're on our single tile wait. So the best tile that we can draw right now is another 5 of bamboo or another 3 of circles, so that we don't have to open up our hand anymore. I don't think this is actually good, because I don't really want to discard any of these. The 7 is actually really dangerous here. Dude, I'm about to go, I'm going sicko mode. I actually don't think that we want this. That could be so wrong. Ah, they discarded the 3 of circles. Okay, it's okay. We could still draw into another one, copium. This does not send us into Tenpai, unfortunately. Oh, and now we have this 4 of characters. I mean, the good news for us is Left Lord is representing the scariest hand, and they definitely don't need the 4 of characters because of the Tsuji Gaming Accords, right? The 1 and the 7. Just kidding. I'm just being a little stinker right now. Maybe I misplayed this hand something fierce. That's a possibility. But like the 6, for example, there doesn't get us closer to Tenpai. We're still gonna be 1 tile away, even if we click that delectable chi button. Yeah, Left Lord just throwing out 1 good tile after another. Very, very scary. There is the 6 of bamboo. How safe do we feel about this? Well, there's 3 5s that are shown. It's unlikely that they have a 5-5-6 shape, right? Yeah, if they did have a 5-5-6 shape, why would they ever discard their red 5? They would discard their normal 5, which they did, but you know what I mean. So this is feeling all right. They could have an all triplets hand, in which case the 3 of bamboo could still deal in, but it doesn't look that likely, right? Let's take a look. Okay, they did have some lower bamboo tiles, but they win with a 1-han hand. As the dealer though, that's enough, right? Now, if the game ends and they're the only one above 30,000 points, we don't go into the Forbidden West round at all. This is a decent hand. Starting with a triplet of the red dragon, absolutely. We're trying to move fast here, and also like this is a very interesting game. I don't think anyone's won with like a Mongon hand or anything. Actually, at the start of the game, Left Lord actually did win with a Mongon hand. That's true. But what isn't true is that like since then, I don't think anyone's won with a huge hand or anything. So this is a very interesting like death by 1,000 cuts kind of game we've got going on here. Incredible draw there. Incredible draw. So we needed a pair in our hand anyway, and getting that 4 is really, really nice. Now we can even save this 2 as a safer tile to discard later. We're feeling pretty good with our pants securely fastened around our waists. Ah, okay. It's a little bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit adorkable, but this 4 should be a safe tile to discard later. Thank you for the Tenpai. And now we're just waiting for a 4 or a 7 of characters. Again, this is a fairly weak hand. One way that we could make it better is that if given the opportunity, and oh my god, this is a big hand. They had 2 red 5s. It's a fake Mongon. If we had been given the opportunity to call Khan on the red dragon, I would have taken it. I absolutely would have taken it. Okay, what are we looking at here? It's an okay hand with some usable honor tiles for sure. This is a good hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if we draw a pair, we'll be really happy to see it. Of course, the hardest thing to make use of in our hand is currently that 1-2 shape, right? Although if I'm able to call Riichi on the east wind here, that'd be sick. If we draw into the 3 of characters and we get to call a Riichi here, I would be so happy. What's the most dangerous tile here? No one's discarded bamboo yet. I'll throw a bamboo. We're still 1 away from Tenpai, right? Yeah, okay. Again, all we're waiting for is that 3 of characters. And if we draw a pair of the 1 or the east wind, I think I still call Riichi. It's my last chance as dealer, right? I wanna make something happen. There's a north wind. Okay. If given the choice, I would rather call Riichi on the north wind. Blood on the dance floor, you know what I mean? North wind is not even my seat wind. So people would probably be thinking, oh, it's very, very safe to deal that sort of tile. Oh, this would be such a delectably devilish Riichi. Call me some whipped mayo in an open egg right now. Okay, I mean, that helps, I think. Yeah, that does help, but not by a lot. Not by as much as one would hope. And we are dealing a lot of tiles. We are drudging on in this game, and it is not looking good for us. A crosslord is going for something in the bamboo suit. That much is evident, right? They need a huge hand to get back into this, and they haven't discarded a single bamboo tile yet. In fact, they could very much be waiting on this Northwind. Never mind. Both of those tiles seem pretty dead. So what are we waiting on here? We're waiting on a 3 of characters. A 3 of characters would be great. Even a 1 of characters would also be totally acceptable. And then we're slamming that like and subscribe. Okay. I mean, now if we draw an 8 of bamboo, like that's another tile that could get us into Tenpai theoretically, or a 4 of bamboo, right? It's unlikely, but it could happen. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. 3, 4, 5. No, this isn't actually that good. It's dangerous to discard though. It's safe for a right lord, but it might not be safe for a cross lord. Again, who's I can only imagine is stockpiling bamboo. They're on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams though. Like that doesn't, and they paused with the white dragon. I have to go for it. I have to go for it, right? This is my only chance to win. And even if we end in an exhaustive draw, I want to be the one in Tenpai at the end of the night, right? 2, 3 of characters have already been discarded. Doesn't feel great. And if we draw a dangerous bamboo tile like that, if a crosslord gets into Tenpai and decides to end us, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but they'll deserve it. Very scary situation, right? Because there's also a world where we're just straight up happy with 3rd place, you know? Be thankful for the things that you do have, which is not 4th, right? I think if we were playing it really safe, there's an argument to be made. If we really wanted to climb the Mahjong Soul ranks as fast as possible, maybe that's the case. Okay. Oh, you know what's interesting here? It's not that interesting. I was gonna say, if we get into a sumo situation, no one could be above 30,000 points by the end of this. That's still a possibility. So this puts us still in 3rd, right? there's a world where if we sumo an 1,000-point hand here, it brings us into the, or you know, no one can win still. How is this hand looking? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Are you serious? That's amazing news. Left Lord playing like a coward with their pants on the ground right now. Discarding the Dora. Have you given up, my friend? Or are you just going for an all simples hand? You think that's You think that's gonna save you? Why am I greeting for this? I don't need this at all. And yet, oh, I hate this. Why am I greeting for this? Yeah. Yep. I don't know. The red dragon was probably going to come out of our hand one way or another. I want to get rid of this 5 so badly. So how do we get into Tenpai right now? Our best case scenario is drawing a 3 of circles. Then we call Riichi, waiting on a 5 or an 8 of bamboo. That'd be great. Another good scenario is drawing a 5 of characters, so we can discard probably this one and then just wait on a singular 3 of circles. That's not that bad. That's not terrible either. Okay, so I think to maximize our chances of getting into a good Tenpai, we do this, right? We can draw another 4, we can draw a 3 here, we can draw a 5, we can draw an 8. That red 5 wasn't doing anything for us except being like a good friend, you know? I'm calling Riichi here. Absolutely, I'm calling Riichi. Now, Right Lord has a very difficult decision to make. Are they happy with what they have, not 4th, or are they willing to risk it all to go mano y mano with the king himself? Okay. We've given a little bit of an indication that the 4 of bamboo is safe. A nice draw for us here would be the 7 of bamboo, right? We said in one of those inadvertent... Never mind. I'm the greatest player to live. I'm the greatest player ever. This just ends the game with us in first, I'm pretty sure. Do we hit 3 aura? We hit 1 aura! Oopsie poopsie. Oops. I'm so sorry for a Crosslord. I don't think they really got the chance to play the game. Honestly, I don't think that we were going to end up in first that round, but that was a pretty close game, right? A lot of back and forth baby hands, but at the end of the day, we stand tall in first place. Holy moly. Let's do a brief viewing of the logs to do a little bit of a put on our Judgment Jason hats. Okay. Let's see who's dealing in. You're dealing in. I'm waking up. I'm dealing in. Whoa. So they are in Tenpai. They just have to... They called Riichi on the 9 here. Yeah, this is a good play. I don't hate this at all. They have a good weight. Yeah, I don't hate chasing this Riichi at all. This is a relatively safe tile. I would probably do the same. I don't know. I'm not really an aggressive player here. I dealt in here. No one seems to be in Tenpai. What did I discard? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, this hand is in shambles right now. What am I even looking at? I discarded the 6 here, right? I have to. I'm not gonna change this into a 6, 7, 8 shape. Maybe I'm really adverse to keeping tiles around the door. Maybe that's something that I could be more open-minded to. But this hand, it just feels so heavy. You know what I mean? Like, how am I gonna win with this hand? I suppose if I draw a 4 or a 6, I'm in Tenpai, and that's how I win with this hand. Like a nice all simples. I don't hate this decision, actually. I think I'm okay with this. They win with 1 Dora. Yeah, that's the danger of discarding a tile close to the Dora. Crosslord deals in here. They call Riichi on a 1 here, right? Yeah. I would do the same. This is a nice 2-sided weight. I don't see anything particularly dangerous about the 1. No one's going for that half flush. Left Lord takes it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that 5, again. 5 coming from a 2-3. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. Right, Lord deals in. What do we have here? No one has called Riichi yet. You are in Tenpai, though. You're just waiting on a... You're just sitting in Damaten. Left Lord wins off of a pure double sequence. Yeah, I don't see anything super dangerous about this. This could have come from a 4-5-5 shape. Is that what happened? Nope. They were just waiting on a triplet. That's extremely weird. They were waiting on a triplet or the of the 3 or the 6. Okay. Fair enough. Just stayed here for a while, and then this hand. This hand was very spicy. Yeah. So a Crosslord was also... they had such a scary hand. They had such a scary hand. The 5 or the 8, that's what they were waiting on. Luckily, we didn't draw any of them. I mean, we conned... Oh, this person conned the 5. Did we have any? No, we were just like a good boy sitting there. Why did you con then? Unbelievable. I don't like that play at all. You just get one extra draw, but you help other people out. I don't know. You run the risk of helping other people out so much. You run the risk of helping yourself out too. But like, can't you, like with this hand, or even this situation, just throw the white dragon here. You can con at a later date. If you then draw a 5 of bamboo, then you're like 1 away from tenpai, then con. Like, you don't have to pull the trigger immediately, you know? You can sometimes sit and bide your time. Of course, holding a dangerous tile like that can yield bad results, sure, but I don't know. I don't like that play. This dealt into a monster hand. What happened here? You are getting close to tenpai. Probably discard a 5 here? Yeah. Right? You don't want to keep an awkward amount of pairs in your hand. This is fine. Unfortunately, they deal into just like a fake Mangan. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. No, they're not in tenpai yet. They're keeping a hold of 1 sticky Dora. But left lord is just on a closed wait for the 5. I mean, this just happens. It's the 5th discard. It's just going to happen sometimes. I don't hate that at all. Someone deals into me. This one maybe can provide a bit of judgment for us. So this is a very spicy situation. You're like almost in tenpai. I have called Riichi. Can you fold with a safe tile? You want to keep the 7-8 for sure. All the 3s are gone. Maybe the 4 is the safest here. Wow. Nani? All the 5s are gone. So I think this player didn't see this. All the 5s are gone, so no one can have a 5-6. All the 3s are gone, so no one can have a 2-3. The 4 is very safe here. And then you're just 1 tile away from getting back into tenpai. Yeah, that's pain, Pekko. I mean, of course, it's South 4 and it's getting spicy. And then we clutch it out at the very end. Holy moly. All right, everyone. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. I'm really grateful to be reading all the supportive comments. I genuinely appreciate it so much. Of course, you can also subscribe if you want to see more. I stream also. You hear about this one, Kevin? Stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. on Twitch. You can find that link in the description. 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong if you just want to stick around for those. Wednesdays, it's a wild card world out there. And Fridays, we're usually playing some mystery game, if not Nancy Drew. You can also join the Discord. It's an incredibly loving community. People out here really have the cutest pets I've ever seen. And also know how to cook, which makes me a little self-conscious, but also very jealous. Anyway, the link is in the description as well. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.